Hello everybody, my name is Lorraine. I'm from Canada. This Verbling class is at an intermediate level. It is a business class, so we'll be looking at a business topic of whether or not people stretch the truth when they write their CVs, and if this is a really dangerous thing or kind of you need to do this just so you can get the job. It's a reading exercise, so we'll be reading an article about this topic and doing some work on idioms and verbs and things like that. So I'll say hello to people as they come into the class, and we have Adela with us, back with us again. Hi Adela, nice to see you again.
Hi, Lorraine.
Oh, just for half an hour.
Yes.
That's okay.
Yes, I need to go
Okay.
out. Thank you.
All right, no problem. Abimelech, hi, nice to see you again.
Hello, teacher. Nice to see you again too. How are you?
I'm good. How are you today?
I'm fine.
Excellent. Have you been busy today?
Yes, little bit.
Okay. What time is it for you right now?
It's 8:30 p.m.
Okay, so your day is finished and you're home. You've had your dinner, yes?
Yes, recently.
Okay, very good. Well, welcome to the class. Hi, Mauricio. I haven't seen you for a long time. How are you?
Hello, Lauren. Good, and you?
Good. I'm very good.
For a long time. I'm in Canada now.
Are you in Canada now? Whereabouts?
Yeah. And study English, ESL program, and Regina, Saskatchewan.
Wow, of all places to go, Regina, Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Why did you choose Saskatchewan?
Oh, because don't have Brazilians here, and I speak in English, only English.
Okay.
And I choose University of Regina. It's a good place for study.
How long are you going to be there?
I'm stay here for 1 month, and I will be here for 6 months.
Okay, so you get to experience a Regina winter.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm a little bit afraid.
It is a very cold province, so it's quite an experience. Yeah. Anyway, I'm glad to see you again. Very good.
Thank you.
Hi, Amparo. How are you doing?
Hi, teacher. Doing well. How are you?
Good. I'm good. I haven't seen you for a while either, so very nice to see you.
Nice to see you as well.
Okay. And we have Kevin. Hi, Kevin.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Very good.
And you?
I'm good. Where are you from, Kevin?
I'm from Brazil, but I live in Japan.
Okay, very interesting. Do you speak Japanese?
I've been in Japan for 13 years.
Wow.
I live in here about 15.
Okay.
15 years.
So you speak Japanese?
Yes.
Wow. And you speak Portuguese?
Portuguese.
And you speak English?
Trying to speak English.
Well, you're doing well. You're doing well. Excellent. Welcome to the class. Oh, and we have somebody else with us. Matt, hi. Matt, hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Where are you from, Matt?
Hi. I am from Italy.
Okay, very good. What is the weather like in Italy today?
What? Sorry, I don't understand very well.
Okay. What is the weather? The weather.
The weather. Okay, the weather. It's cloudy. and it's cloudy today. It's not good. Maybe
Okay.
tomorrow it's going to raining.
Oh,
Raining.
raining, yes. Tomorrow it might rain. Today it's just cloudy. Okay, we're going to get started with our material. I have posted the worksheet in both chats. Please download the worksheet so that you can refer to the article when we start to ask questions. Okay, we'll have comprehension questions about the article. So I'll share my screen with you right now. Please click on my icon at the bottom of the page to keep this screen as your main screen. If you can't see the blue screen that says liar, liar, let me know now. Okay, good. So, let's read each of these sentences aloud. So, we'll start with Abimelech, number 1.
Okay. I graduated from university in 2001.
Good, okay. Adela, number 2.
Yes, he claims to be a very good cook, but I have never seen him cook anything.
Okay, good. Amparo, number 3. Amparo, are you there? Oh, maybe she went for coffee. Matt, can you read number 3, please?
Yes. John missed another day at work. Finally, his employer decided to sack him.
Okay. Sack, you're right. Sack is correct. Good.
Thank you.
Well done. All right. Mauricio, number 4.
After a successful interview, Mark was hired for the position of a junior engineer.
Okay, good. Abimelech, number 5.
Okay. Mark was offered a more interesting job at another company, so he decided to resign.
Okay, good. Adela, number 6.
A recruitment agency can screen job applicants to make sure they match the company's requirements.
Good. Okay. Requirements. Excellent. Number 7, Amparo.
Many job applicants try to embellish their CVs, resumes, to improve their chances of getting the job.
Okay, good. Let's see how I've got this structured. So this is where you need to have the worksheet so you can refer to it. I want you to tell me the infinitives of the verbs that are in bold. So we're going to look at the infinitive. All right. So the first bolded word, Matt, what is the first bolded word?
You can improve it automatically to satisfy try.
Okay.
No?
Let me just, okay, so in that, those sentences we just finished reading, there were words in bold. In sentence number 1, what is the word that's in bold?
Okay, perfect. Sorry, no, I tried.
That's okay.
Okay, I think so. Resign.
This is number 1, vocabulary recruitment. Do you have the worksheet?
Yeah. I see it, but I don't try. I don't find the match.
No. What I want you to do right now is just tell me the word in the first sentence That is in bold. What is it that you see in the sentence?
The first, I graduated.
Okay, graduated. This is the word in bold. What is the infinitive of graduated?
Okay,
Which is the
graduate.
past tense. Graduate, exactly. That's what I'm after. Good. Okay. To graduate. We'll put on the to. Good.
Yes.
All right, so who's next? Mauricio. The next sentence, what is the bolded word?
To claim.
Okay. So the bolded word was claims, and the infinitive is to claim. Okay, good. Abimelech, the next sentence, the bold word is?
Sack.
In the next sentence? I thought it was further along. Let me see. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Sack.
So what do you think the infinitive is of sack?
To sack.
So they actually are using the infinitive there. Good. And Adela, the next sentence?
I think it's to hire it.
Yeah.
To hire.
To hire. To hire. All right, good. Amparo.
To resign.
To resign, yes. I have too many windows open here. All right. And Matt, the next one?
Yeah, to screen.
To screen. Mauricio?
To embellish. Embellish.
To embellish, yes, embellish. Good. And I think that's it. Got them all? Yes. All right. So, now we have the infinitives of the verbs. We're going to use them to complete the definitions below. So you'll have to read the definition and then decide which one of these verbs is the right one. Let's see. Abimelech, can you try number 1, please?
To say that something is true, although you cannot prove it, to claim.
Yes, to claim, exactly. Adela, the next one?
To dismiss somebody from a job, to resign.
No, that's when you decide you don't want the job anymore and you leave.
Sorry. I don't know. To sack? No.
Yes, to sack. That is correct. This is a British expression, to sack. You will hear it in North America, but it's more common to say to fire somebody. Okay, it means the same thing, just a different way to do it. Amparo, number 3?
To embellish, to make something look better or more interesting than it really is.
Okay, good, yes. And Matt, number 4?
To employ somebody to do a job. I think so. Permission. I don't know. Hire.
Yes, to hire. Good. And Mauricio, number 5.
To leave a job, to resign.
Yes, to resign. Okay, Abimelech, number 6.
To successfully complete university degree, to graduate.
Yes. And the last one, Adela.
To tell somebody to find out if there is something wrong with them, to screen.
To screen, yes. Are there any questions about the vocabulary? Okay. Okay, so The instructions, let's get Mauricio to read the instructions here.
Read the first 4 paragraphs of the article below on the text on the next page and complete the sentence.
Okay, so at this point I'm going to switch over the screen share to the article, and I'll have the article on the screen share. We'll read it from there. We're going to read the first 4 paragraphs, then come back and finish the lines. Okay. Pardon me here, trying to. There it is. Okay. Everybody can read it?
Yes.
Okay. So, excuse me, let's have Mauricio to start. I want you to read the title, subtitle, and paragraph 1, please.
Mm-hmm. It's okay to lie on your CV resume. The chief executive at Yahoo has been accused of lying about his qualifications, but he's certainly not the first. The board of Yahoo is discussing the future of this chief executive after an investor accused him of lying on his CV. His crime: he falsely claimed that he had a computer science degree as well as degree in accounting when he applied for the top job.
Good. Okay, very nice. Matt, number 2, please.
Sure. The Yahoo boss isn't the first and won't be the last.
Last was correct.
Last.
You said last.
Last person to be caught with a little white lie on the CV. In 2000, the PR boss of the football club Manchester United claimed on a CV that she had a first-class degree from Cambridge University. When she was hired, it turned out that in fact she had a second-class degree and she was
Sacked.
Sacked.
Okay. Now, this word here, I want you to say it again. The one I just highlighted in blue. Can you say the word again, please?
Sat. No,
this one.
Okay. In blue. Lie?
Lie, yes, that's better. Yeah, this is lie because there is an E on the end, which makes the I sound long. Lie instead of li. Okay. Good. All right.
Teacher,
Excellent.
what stands PR?
I'm sorry?
What stands PR? The PR boss, what means PR?
Oh, the promotional.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Okay. And Amparo has a question in the chat, a white lie. Are you asking what the white lie means?
No. I'm just being sarcastic. It's not a white lie at all.
Yeah, it's a little more than a white lie.
Yeah.
Okay. So Amparo, can you read number 3, please?
Okay. The chief executive of the Asia Pacific division of the world's biggest hotel firm, Intercontinental Hotels Group, claimed he had 2 degrees from Cornell University in the US and from Victoria University in Australia. In fact, he attended classes, but he did not graduate from either university. He resigned before he was sacked. CV trickery is a growing problem, according to Saul Rentula, Director of Employee Screening at Risk Advisory, a major consultancy group.
Okay, good. Thank you. And Adela, number 4.
We've seen a a 20% increase in CVLIs since the start of the financial crisis, she said. It is more difficult to get jobs. People are finding it difficult to meet companies, though requirement, and they are lying on their CVs.
Okay, so you're having some trouble with this word. In this word, the GH sound is F. Tough. Tough. Yes, there's a whole lot of GH endings that have different ways of pronouncing. So you might look at that and think toe, because often GH is not pronounced. But in this word, it's tough. And it should be spelled with a T-U-F-F would be more reasonable. Yeah. Okay, good. So let's go back now and take a look at the questions that we have to answer. Let's see if I can do this quickly. All right, so complete the sentences. So who was it that falsely claimed he had a computer science degree?
Yahoo boss.
Okay. I have to look at it myself here. Okay.
I think, chief executive.
The chief executive.
Of Yahoo.
Yes, the chief executive of Yahoo. Okay. I have the answers here, but I like to try and find them as well. Okay, number 2. The PR boss of Manchester United claimed she had a first-class degree from where?
Cambridge University.
Cambridge.
Okay.
I think it's Victoria, Australia.
No, it was the third part.
Oh, yeah, Cambridge, yeah. Perfect. Cambridge.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Right, so this is the PR boss of a football club, right? Cambridge. It's the next one. An executive of the Intercontinental Hotels Group claimed he had 2 somethings from 2 universities. Degrees, yes, degrees. And he something before he was sacked.
Resigned.
Resigned.
Yes, resigned, exactly. He resigned before he was sacked. You can't fire me. I quit.
Sorry, the number 3 is not complete, no?
Why?
Oh, no. Sorry, the number 3 for 2.
Yeah, I should have had
different.
it on the same line. It should be up here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's there, but
Yeah,
I'll
2
have to fix
different
that.
universities. Oh,
Yes.
sorry. Okay.
I was tired. Okay, number 5. There has been a something percent rise in CV lies since the start. 20?
Yeah, 20%.
All right, good. Any questions so far? Okay, good comprehension for everybody. Okay, so now we're going to finish reading the text, and we're going to do a little bit more vocabulary by finding these different words or phrases. So let's finish reading first of all. Let's see if I can switch the screen share. There's got to be an easier way to do that. All right, so we read to paragraph 4. Who finished reading last? Who did paragraph 4?
Adela.
Yes.
Adela. So is Abimelech still with us? Yes, it's your turn.
Yes.
Paragraph 5.
The Yahoo boss is absolutely,
That's okay. Yes.
absolutely
Ab
typical. Sorry, absolutely typical of the people we are screening. Ms. Remtula added, even mid-managers who are in their 40s still feel it is necessary to embellish their school exam results. We've also seen an increase in cases where people buy degrees on the internet. It makes our life interesting.
Very good. Okay. Mauricio, continue.
Yeah. A wider choice in higher education has made CV lives easier, according to Paul Palmer of Cass Business School.
Good, thank you. And Matt. Number 7. I can't
Sorry,
see
I
my.
had the microphone off. Okay. The growth in degrees, particularly at the new universities, has made it much more difficult to track education histories, he said.
Okay, good. Oh, continue. This is still part of 7.
Okay, according to Risk Advisory, one candidate invented the school, designed its own website, and provided a phone number with the fake school secretary.
Wow, that's impressive. Okay, Amparo, continue.
Firms are fighting back with aptitude and psychometric tests on top of interviews and CVs, and there is more demand for pre-employment screenings.
Good. Okay, and Adela?
Recruitment may be lower, but companies are still hiring, and they want the right, honest people. Mr. Remtuya said.
Keep going.
There's no difference between an accountant or IT worker or medical professional lying about a qualification. People are relying on your advice, and you may not be qualified to provide it. CV lying is unethical. It hurts the people who have worked hard and really have those qualifications, and it gives an understanding of someone's character too.
Okay, thank you. And Abimelech, just read the last quote, please.
Okay. People who lie on their CV should be sacked. You wouldn't trust them. If they can lie once, they can lie again.
Okay, good. Are there any questions about the article? All right. So,
What does unethical mean?
I'm sorry? The word?
What does unethical mean? Yes,
Unethical?
unethical.
Unethical, okay.
Yes.
Ethics are when
Moral
you...
value?
I'm sorry, repeat?
A moral value?
Yeah, like moral values. You do something that's ethical, it means that you pay your employees an appropriate wage, you treat them fairly, you don't cheat, you don't lie. Those are ethical practices. Unethical are the opposite. So when you put un in front of many words, it makes it the opposite. So unethical is when you lie, cheat, steal, do all those things that are unethical. Is that okay?
Okay.
All right, good.
Yes.
And Alex has joined us. Hi, Alex. Welcome.
Hi. Hello.
So we're going to look at some questions now. Well, actually, vocabulary. We're going to find a word or phrase that means these things. So we have the definition, and we have the paragraph that this word is in. So you're going to read the definition, and then you're going to see if you can find the word. Okay, so let's start with Abimelech.
Number 1.
Number 1.
A harmless or trivial lie. White lie.
Yeah, the white lie. It's a white lie. Good. Adela, number 2.
Number 2 is difficult.
It's an adjective in paragraph 4.
Yes. Tough? No. Oh, no. I don't know.
Sounds
Tough
good.
requirement? No.
Yeah,
No.
I think you're right. Let's see. Tough.
Tough.
Very good. Well done. Okay, Alex, do you have the article downloaded?
No.
Okay, it's
Yeah, I've clicked on it.
okay. So I'll get you the next time around, okay?
Okay.
Amparo, number 3.
Follow. To track.
Okay, a verb in paragraph 7, to track. Good. Matt, number 4.
Yes, not real. Is it adjective? No, real.
Paragraph 7. Mm-hmm.
More difficult? No.
No,
What?
this means not real. It's not real. So it's a word that means something is not real.
Okay. But yeah, in the 7.
Paragraph 7, right near the bottom.
Okay, sorry, because there is another. I wrong always because there is a jump in the. Okay. Fake.
Yes, fake. Exactly. Fake. A fake school secretary. Wow. Mauricio, number 5.
Test to find out if people have a natural ability to do a job.
In paragraph 8.
Yeah. Maybe aptitude
Yes,
and
aptitude.
psychometric tests.
Yeah. Psychometric tests, they don't show whether you have a natural ability. That's an aptitude test.
Okay.
Psychometric is to find out how your brain works. Like how do you react in certain situations? If somebody was coming at you with the baseball bat, do you turn and fight him or do you run?
Mm-hmm.
So when they ask questions like that, they're finding out about how your brain works, how your emotional and physical body work together. So that's the psychometric. Psycho meaning, brain stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Abimelech, number 6.
Not morally acceptable, unethical.
Unethical. Yes. Very good. Are there any questions about these words? Right. So let's come up with some answers for these questions based on what we read in the article. I'm going to start with Amparo. Why are more people lying on their CVs? Amparo, are you there? No? Okay, so let's go with Mauricio then. Why are more people lying on their CVs?
About article, I think he's in situation of crisis. Just a second. Screen. In situation of crisis and people lying about your CVs, your curriculum, to get a job.
Okay, but I'm not sure what you said in your first sentence because I didn't understand all of the words that you said. Could you repeat it?
In situation of crisis and so I start the financial crisis.
I'm not sure what that word is. Can you write it, please? Crisis?
Crisis and...
Crisis.
Crisis.
Crisis. Okay. I was trying to figure that out. Yes. Crisis.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yes, because of the financial crisis, there are fewer jobs. And what else?
People are finding difficult to meet companies.
Yeah, the requirements of the companies, yeah.
Yeah, and also and I had difficult for explain.
Well, you got the two that were in the article. Those are the only ones that I have for the answer code. So you got them, both of them right. Well done. Let's go to Abimelech for number 2. Why has it become easier to lie on your CV? There were a lot of different reasons.
Because nowadays it is easier to get maybe degrees or fake degrees or certificates from the internet.
Yeah, you can get fake ones. Yes.
Somewhere else.
And what else? Do you remember? That's a good one. Can anybody else remember some others? There were a few different ones.
You can invent, a school.
Yeah, just invent your own school. Set up a website.
No, etc. Yes.
Okay, so you can make a fake school. Anything else?
You provide a phone, but the phone is a friend.
Yeah, a friend. But that's still part of the fake things. There's another reason why it's easier to lie.
A wider choice in higher education.
Exactly, yeah. There are so many schools with so many different certificates and degrees and diplomas. It's very hard for any company's HR department to know them all. So they have to go and research all these different schools. And you know what? It's kind of long, and oh, this looks like a good person, so I'm not going to bother researching it. So lots of times you can get away with it. All right. Adela, how are firms trying to deal with this problem?
I think they try to deal this problem to do the test, the aptitude test in the company to have sure about the skills the employee have.
Right. Okay. So they're doing aptitude tests, psychometric tests, and they're also. I've lost my train of thought. Yeah, just they have a whole department that's doing a lot more screening, researching the credentials to see if there actually are schools that are giving that diploma and what the level is. So, yeah, I think we hit all the points. Yeah, more pre-employment screening. Okay. Alex, can you answer a question? Alex, are you there?
Yes. The number 4?
Yeah, number 4. Why is lying on your CV unethical, according to Sal Rantuya of Risk Advisory?
Well,
So
it hurts
Adela
the
has to
people.
leave us. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well, the idea is that people who are lying are hurting the people who really have these qualifications.
Exactly, yeah. Lots of people go into debt to go to school to get these credentials. So they worked hard, they spent a lot of money, and they're in competition for jobs with people who are lying. And that's not very fair, because maybe the person who is lying comes across better because he has a different sort of personality, he's smooth, and he gets through. And the guy who's really got the credentials doesn't get a chance. So, exactly.
It's not far. It's not fair.
And yes, the other point was people are relying on the advice you give, and if you haven't actually, got your doctor's degree, you might not be wanting to tell people what drugs they should be taking. Okay, let's see. Matt, number 5.
Number 5, why should liars be saved according to Mr. Ramtullah? Allora, why? Okay. Then he see. Okay.
I think it was right near the end of the article.
Mm-hmm. I don't know very well.
Okay, can anybody help him? Why should liars be sacked?
Because if they lied once, they can lie again.
Yeah, they're liars, so
Yeah.
you can't trust them. So they may lie again about something else that's even more
Unethical.
important.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unethical. They can't be trusted. Good. Okay, so, This is an interesting exercise. We're all going to write down 2 false. Now let's just do 1 false sentence and 1 true sentence because we don't have much time. So I want you to write down, it doesn't matter, anything here. Your qualifications, your education, your employment, your reason for leaving your last job, whatever you want. 1 sentence is true and the other one is false. Okay, so I'm going to give you a minute to do this. Use any of these structures. I have a degree in, I graduated from, I did a course, whatever. But write down 2 sentences.
About me?
About yourself. Yes, one of the sentences is true and one of them is false. Okay. So we're going to say these out loud. So don't write any more, Abimelech, okay? Just hold on to it. We're going to ask each one of you. Okay, so Mauricio, we're going to start with you. And
okay. 3 sentences and 1 is lie, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
But don't tell us which. We're going to guess.
Okay. I have 3 degrees. I speak a little bit Japanese. And I'm an insurance broker.
That's 3. Okay, so your sentence number 1, Mauricio, was what?
I have 3 degrees.
Okay, I have 3 degrees. Okay, and your second one?
I speak a little bit Japanese.
Okay. So, Matt, sentence number 1 or number 2 is true or false? Sentence number 1, true or false?
Okay. I graduated.
No. I'm sorry, Matt. I want you to think about what Mauricio said. Which one is true? Which one is false?
Could you repeat me, Mauricio?
Yeah.
One more time.
One more time.
Number 1, I have 3 degrees.
Yes.
Number 2, I speak a little bit Japanese. And number 3, I'm an insurance broker.
We only needed 2 sentences.
Oh, 2 sentences. Okay.
Just 2. So make sure that, yeah. Okay.
1 false and 1.
I think that the second is true.
Okay. Amparo, which one do you think is true?
The third one.
The third one?
Yes, he is an insurance broker.
Okay. And Alex, which one do you think is true?
Sorry,
His number 1 was he has 3 degrees, and number 2, he speaks a little Japanese. Which one is true?
I don't know. Maybe, well, 3 degrees 3 degrees is a lot, so the first one, but I don't know.
You think the first one is true?
It's false.
It's false. Okay, so you think the second one is true. Abimelech, which one do you think is true?
Number 2.
Number 2. Okay. So, tell us, Mauricio.
Yeah, the false is number 1. I have 3
Okay.
degrees.
Okay.
I have just 1 degree.
Okay. And
I speak a little
Japanese. Okay, good. All right, Matt, tell us your 2 sentences, one correct and one false.
Okay. And I graduated from Stanford. I graduated from EC school.
Okay, so Mauricio, which one is correct? 1 or 2?
I understand. I didn't understand the second sentence.
All right, Matt, can you repeat?
Yeah, I graduated from the EC school in San Francisco.
EC. IC. EC?
EC.
Okay, I don't know that school.
The second is lie.
Okay, the second one is true. What do you think, Amparo?
The second.
Okay, Alex?
The second.
Okay, Abimelech?
Second one.
Okay, so tell us, Matt, which one was correct?
Yeah, the second.
The second one. Okay, good. Amparo?
I have a degree in electronic engineering, and I graduated from the Central University.
From Central University?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's your second one. So you have a degree in electronic engineering. Okay. All right. So Abimelech, what do you think? Which one? Number 1, number 2?
Number 1 is true.
Okay, Alex?
I think number 1 is false.
Okay, so you think number 2 is true. All right, Matt?
Could you repeat me? I don't remember the name, but...
Amparo. Okay, go ahead.
The first, I have a degree in electronic engineering, and the second, I graduated from the Central University.
Okay. The second one is true.
Okay, and Mauricio, what do you think?
The first is true.
Okay, so Amparo, which one was true?
The first is true.
The first is true. Good. All right. Alex, it's your turn.
Okay. I have a degree in education, and I've worked as a teacher in 3 schools.
Okay, you have a degree in education, and you've worked as a teacher in 3 schools. Abimelech, what do you think? 1 or 2? Abimelech, are you there? Okay, Mauricio, what do you think?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead, Abimelech, sorry. Go ahead.
I didn't get number 2.
Okay, Alex, repeat please, number 2.
Number 2 is I have worked as a teacher in 3 schools.
Number 2 is true.
Okay, Amparo?
Number 1.
Okay, Matt?
I think number 1.
Okay, and Mauricio?
Did he say he saw worked in the past or
In the
worked
past.
now? Work in the past. The first is true.
Okay, so Alex, let us know which one was true.
The first one is
The
true.
first one. Okay. Okay, Abimelech. Abimelech, are you there? Tell us your 2
I
statements.
have a degree. I have a degree in English. I
Okay.
graduated from the IGNOU, New Delhi.
All right. Alex, which one is true?
The second one?
Okay. Amparo.
The second.
Okay. Matt.
I think the second one.
Okay. Mauricio.
It's easy.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, when you are fibbing on your CVs, you have to make the lie believable. Okay, I'll try mine. I graduated from university in 1981. I worked as a environmental educator for 10 years.
The second is the true.
Okay, Abimelech?
Number 1 is true.
Okay, Amparo?
The second.
Okay, Matt?
I think so. The first.
Okay, and Mauricio?
The first is true.
Okay, so actually the second one was true. I worked as an environmental educator for 10 years. I graduated from college in 1981, not university.
Okay.
So I was being a little bit more sneaky with my little white lie. Okay. In Canada, there's a big difference between university and college. A university degree is a much higher degree than a college degree. But I did graduate from college. I did not graduate from university. Okay, so I think we're just about at the end of our time. Does anybody have any questions about the lesson or anything else about English? Now's a good time to ask. No?
No.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Great class.
Okay, good. Thanks so much for joining me, and I hope to see you soon in another class. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Take care.